When it comes to manifestations, there are always the skeptics and the believers. And believe me, I was a skeptic until I dedicated some time to really research the topic. So what if the science would bridge the gap? Welcome everyone. If you're new here, I'm Nanadako, and here on this channel we dive deep into topics like self-development, mindset, and self-care. Today we're exploring the science behind manifestation. And manifestation isn't just wishful thinking. It actually has roots in psychology, neuroscience, and quantum physics. So let's get into the facts. Our brain cannot tell the difference between the imagination and reality. So here's an amazing starting point. When we visualize something vividly, our brains can't always tell the difference between imagination and reality. Neuroimaging studies show that when we imagine ourselves doing something like acting a job interview, our brains activate in similar ways as if we would be really doing the thing. This is why visualization is a key component of manifestation, and this is also why it's so powerful. Our brain starts to build new neural pathways as if we were really living the experience. The reticular activating system filters information based on our focus. Our brain has a built-in system called reticular activating system, or RAS, that filters information we are exposed to every day. The RAS pays attention to what we focus on most, so if we are focused on opportunities, we will be more likely to notice them when they arise. In manifestation, this means that by focusing on goals, we are training our RAS to filter our environment for anything that aligns with what we want, essentially helping us to spot opportunities we might have otherwise missed. Mirror neurons help us emulate what we observe. So mirror neurons in our brain fire both when we perform an action and when we see someone else performing it. This means that by visualizing success or observing someone else who is successful, who has achieved what we want, it's like a mental rehearsal that helps us practice success before it actually happens. So when we visualize or observe someone else achieving their dreams, our brain mimics their experience, making it easier for us to replicate it in our own lives. Neuroplasticity enables us to rewire our brain for success. Neuroplasticity is our brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections. When we consistently visualize or affirm our goals, we're essentially rewiring our brain to adopt new thought patterns that support our desires. By repeatedly focusing on positive outcomes and practicing empowering thoughts, we create new neural pathways that make it easier to stay motivated, resilient, and focused on what we want. Emotions play a key role in manifestation process. And here I want to note that emotions are quite a complicated topic, and I think I will make a separate video about emotions and vibrations so that we will have the full information on the topic. But basically, the studies has shown that emotions significantly impact our ability to remember and learn. When we add strong emotion to our thoughts, like joy, gratitude, or excitement, our brain pays more attention and is more likely to store this information. In manifestation, this is why it's essential to feel the emotions associated with achieving your goals. Adding emotion strengthens the impact of visualization, making our goals feel more real and sustainable. The placebo effect shows the power of belief. The placebo effect is one of the most well-documented examples of belief impacting reality. So in medical studies, patients who believe they are receiving treatment while receiving just a sugar pill often experience improvements in their symptoms. This demonstrates that belief alone can cause physical changes in our bodies. When we believe in our ability to achieve something, we activate our brain's healing and growth mechanisms, reinforcing the power of manifestation. Quantum physics suggests that observation can influence reality. In the quantum world, researchers have found that the act of observing particles can actually change their behavior. This strange phenomenon has led some scientists to theorize that our consciousness might influence physical reality at the quantum level. While quantum physics is complex and not fully understood, it opens up fascinating possibilities for how our thoughts and intentions might interact with the physical world. This aligns with the concept in manifestation that our focus and energy can shape our reality. Goal setting triggers the brain's motivation center. When we set a goal, our brain releases dopamine, which is a feel-good neurotransmitter that boosts motivation. Studies shown that just writing down a goal or setting an intention releases dopamine, making us feel more positive and energized. In manifestation, setting clear goals, specific goals, not only gives a mental roadmap, but also stimulates our brains to stay focused and motivating on achieving those goals. Self-fulfilling prophecy shows how our expectations influence outcomes. Psychologists have documented something called a self-fulfilling prophecy, where our expectation about the situation can actually influence the outcome. If we expect success, we are more likely to take action leading to success, and vice versa. Our beliefs and expectations shape our actions, which then shape our reality. The Tetris effect shows how repetition trains our brain to notice patterns. The Tetris effect occurs when people spend so much time on a specific task that their brain starts to identify patterns related to that task in the real world. For example, if you spend hours playing Tetris, you might start seeing Tetris shapes everywhere. When we regularly visualize or affirm our goals, we are training our brain to notice patterns and opportunities related to those goals. This effect helps us to pick up on cues in our environment that bring us closer to what we are about to manifest. Manifestation isn't just a mystical thinking. There's actual science that concentrating on our goals and our desires can actually bring us closer to their fulfilling. So please take it seriously and don't forget that you can shape your own reality. If this video sparked something for you, please remember to hit that like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments which scientific fact about manifestation has surprised you. Remember, we have the power to create our reality, and understanding the science behind it makes it so much easier to believe in it, and in turn, so much easier to follow through. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye!